I have to share something with you. I just ran a little experiment, and honestly, the result genuinely surprised me. I tested Kimi K2.6, and I gave the exact same prompt using this model in Claude Code versus Opencode. Same model inside both. What came out the other end was nothing like what I expected. Stick with me till the end, because I want to walk you through this the way it actually happened, and let you see the result for yourself. Hi, my name is Vicky, your AI friend, guide, mentor, and I would like to share all my knowledge to improve your understanding and implementing solutions to your day-to-day AI uses. I will try to help you improve your experience in the world of AI, and I would like to welcome you to my channel, AI That Works Academy, where every piece of content we create delivers the complete picture of what works, and how you can make it work too. Before we go deeper, please do me one small favor. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed and turn on the bell. It costs you nothing, and it tells me to keep making videos exactly like this one, for you, completely free. Now, let's get back to our today's topic. Let me show you my setup first. I opened VS Code, and in a project, I made two folders side by side. One I called Cloud-Kimi, that is for Claude Code. The other one, Opencode-Kimi. You can also see here that I have got two terminals open. One, running Claude Code with Kimi K2.6. Two, the other one running Opencode with Kimi K2.6. I wrote one prompt asking for a small expense tracker. Next.js, SQLite, login page, add expenses, categories. Nothing fancy. This is the prompt I created using Claude Code desktop application. I will provide the link to download this prompt in the description below if you would be interested to test it at your end using the same prompt. I created a duplicate copy of the same prompt and named it Prompt Opencode. The only difference in both the files is the port, because I wanted that both applications should run on different ports when we compare them. Claude Code's app would run on port 3000, Opencode version on 3001. That is the only difference. Same model, same prompt, same machine, same minute. As fair as I could make it. The next thing I'm doing is I'm pasting the prompts on the coding agents, and let us hit enter on both, almost the same time. Sit back and watch them working. One thing I wanted to bring to your attention is that none of these coding agents are using any special skills. They are both running with the default setup, completely clean and default. More than 4 minutes have passed. Claude Code is complete, and the terminal output is ready on port 3000. Let's wait for Opencode to finish, then we'll test them side by side. So, Opencode now has finished, but it took almost more than 5 times the time taken by Claude Code. It's surprising how fast development goes when using the same model, but different coding agents. But speed doesn't matter, and I would compare it as the last thing if the results are better using longer task time to complete. We need to check the results. Let's open the browsers and compare them side by side. Let us start with the Opencode version. The login page looks fine. And now, let us try to log in. So it logged me in. In the first instance, the application looks nice. It shows all the expenses and the expenses by category, and we can also expand the categories. Now, let us try to add an expense. We can see that on the Add New Expense form, the text is not visible due to bad CSS. It is showing very light gray color text on the white background, which is not visible. But this is something very minor, which we can always get it fixed. Let us add an expense. Okay, so we see that there is an error here. Let me see what that error is. I will copy this error and paste it back to Opencode to let it fix the issue. We will leave it to fix this, and in the meantime, let's check the Claude Code version. Looking at the login page in the Claude Code version, the design seems to be a little out and not vertically centered. But again, these are some minor visual fixes which you can always correct. Let us try to log in here as well. So we are logged in to Claude Code version. The application seems to be visually almost close to what was created by Opencode. We can see that the expenses are visible by category as well as all expenses list. Now let us try to add an expense here. and see whether it adds an expense or also has a similar issue like Opencode. The CSS of the form looks perfect here, having no text color issues. I will add an expense, and boom! The expense was added successfully. No issues like we had in the other one. So, in working, the Claude Code version till now has done better. Let's also try to change the password and see whether the password change works or not. And we were successfully able to change the password. Now I will log out and log in once again to see whether the password was changed successfully in the database or not. First, I will try to log in using the old password and see. It did not let me log in. Now let's use the correct password. Fine. So we were able to log in now with the changed new password. So we have successfully tested the Claude Code version, and apart from one CSS issue on the login page, rest of the application, which was created in almost 4.5 minutes, that is 1/5 of the time taken by Opencode, worked perfectly. Now I would like to go back to Opencode once again and see where we stand in there. So I went back to Opencode one more time to see how it was performing. It kept working for another few minutes. I was going back and forth with it, sending the password problem back, getting fixes, trying again, still not being able to log in after the password change. I had to hand over the errors to Opencode few more time before I finally got it right. All in, the same small application took almost 30 minutes at Opencode just to get fixed and working properly. So what did I take away from all of this experiment? Claude Code clearly has something built into it. Some harness, some way of understanding what you actually want. Some way of shaping the prompt before it reaches the model. That helps it land the solution almost right on the first try. At least for small apps like this one, that is the difference. And honestly, I have a feeling we would see something similar difference on production-level applications too, especially when we are building with spec-driven development and develop in small chunks. That is just my hunch, but I think the gap holds. And maybe that is exactly why Anthropic does not want to open source Claude Code. They know they have built something special, and putting it out in the open would only fuel their own competition. Honestly, in their place, any company would do exactly the same thing. If you have come this far, I truly hope this video will help you in selecting your coding agent to improve your journey of development using AI. I would like to request you, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. These small actions really encourage me and help me keep generating more useful content for you, completely free. See you in the next video. Until then, keep using AI that works, because that is exactly what we do here on this channel.